For the Whalers, here's Yakov Yashkin from center ice into the season. Through center ice, here's Sam Vitetta making his return to the Whalers lineup. Merrick Lincoln with the puck returning to the lineup as well. Whalers, unfortunately, without the services of Gabe Mamedov and Gleb Ushakov, who are both serving a suspension for an altercation from the game towards of Henry Wynn. And the Montrealer will get it on down. McCarthy, out of his cage, played it along the wall. Now Correo coming out from behind his own net. But again, Mamedov not available for the Whalers today as Eddie Slack breaks into the Isle zone. Slack's shot goes behind the cage. Looking to come up with possession was Yashkin. In the corner. Couple players throwing their weight around. Here's Slack with possession, only momentarily, but he's able to get it back to the point. Mikhail Anakin into the glove of Liam McCarthy. Philadelphia Hockey Club for third place. The Whalers currently in third due to a couple different tiebreakers. Neither the Jersey Whalers or the Philadelphia Hockey Club can move up to the New York Aviators, who are in second as a bouncing puck in the slot. A shot by Vitetta gets blocked. McCarthy reaches behind him, and he gets a glove on it. Carmen. Back the other way they come. It's Sam Vitetta again. His shot punched aside by McCarthy on a shot that was earmarked for the back of the net. Now Mazzy Archuk on the far, knocked off of his stick, but Yashkin able to pick up the loose puck in the neutral zone and get it into the Isle's end. Now Delaney behind the cage. Wanted to set up Roskauskas, who was sneaking in from the point. Roskauskas with the puck at the half wall. He gets bumped down to the ice by Jack Dodd. Roskauskas still trying to dig it on out as 5 players are working on this scrum in the corner. It's Slack with the puck on his stick. Directs back Roskauskas, fakes the shot, gives down low. Slack picks it up again. Tried to cycle along further for Delaney, who got taken out by down deep. Delaney and Munkwitz come together behind the cage of McCarthy. Munkwitz comes up with the puck, puts it right onto the tape of Yashkin. Yashkin down to the ice, quickly back up, maintaining possession the entire time. Yashkin gives along for Campbell, who had a goal yesterday. Shoveled down low for Slack. Now Campbell, able to keep the puck in the zone. In the corner, down low, Campbell pops out in front. Puck goes through the blue paint, off the boards, fresh off the bench. Merrick Lincoln a shot off the chest of McCarthy. Now Mazzy Archuk a shot, another save by McCarthy. It's a shooting gallery in the Islanders zone. Here's Sam Vitetta giving down low. Campbell, the defenseman, still down low, and then he's able to thread the needle up ahead for Yashkin. Yakov Yashkin to the outside. Yashkin along the goal line. Tries a wraparound attempt, and then once again, the net has come off of its. It's Roskauskas up ahead for Yashkin. Yashkin, with the defense closing in on him, gives along for Slack. Slack a shot deflects out of play. The neutral zone. Slack with speed to the outside. A centering feed. Yashkin couldn't get a stick on it. Anakin crunched up against the boards by O'Donnell. Anakin then managed to shoot one towards goal, intercepted by Jack Dodd. And so now Merrick Lincoln. Back up ahead. Here's Vitetta with Lincoln giving across. They score! Merrick Lincoln! Ensuing face-off. Gratz manages to skate around the referee, who hadn't left the face-off dot yet. McCarthy behind his own cage plays one off the glass. Carmen unable to clear. Turned over. Now Gratz tries to get around Brem. Brem got most of it. Gratz, however, still able to take a shot, and Liam McCarthy quickly downside that you see some other goaltenders wear. Really just more of a cage design. Yeah, more of a classic look than anything else, almost looking like the helmets that Chris Osgood and Chris Terreri used to wear, as McCarthy dives on out, makes the save. For the Isles, Yashkin the face-off win, given back to Anakin at the point. Anakin takes a shot from Duffy, still managed to keep the puck in the zone. Now Eddie Slack, a centering feed, goes through the crease wide. Anakin, D across Roskauskas, thrown off the skates of Delaney. Yashkin gives back Delaney, as now they cycle in the far corner. Delaney down low for Slack. Pass back Yashkin. Yashkin, a turnaround shot. It bounces around in front of the cage. McCarthy gave a swipe at it with his stick. Play continues along the wall. Somebody's lost a stick out there. That's Lee turned the puck over. Roskauskas is passed too far for Slack, who now has his stick back. Behind the net, it's Delaney. Tim Delaney looking for an option. Didn't see anything he likes. He knew where Slack was. Goes back behind the cage for him. It pops out in front. And Liam Cole Brennan at the 7:44 mark, his 6th of the year. Merrick Lincoln, his 3rd of the year at 11:12 on the power play, assisted by Sam Vitetta. Here's Maziarchuk. The Belarusian gets sent into the wall. A pair of Isles working on him. Maziarchuk still managed to give it down low for Vitetta. His pass poked ice, and Merrick Lincoln will chase after this. Getting there first is Brem. Brem in the corner. Able to get it around Maziarchuk. Maziarchuk then sends Brem into the wall. That frees things up. Trying to spin one on goal was Lincoln. Now Vitetta, far side. Can't chip it down deep. Chasing after a puck in the Islanders zone. Kravitz back for the Isles. Vernillo there as well. Vernillo will come up with the puck, but quickly stolen away. Eddie Slack along Yashkin, a one-time shot, getting the other way. Here's Eddie Slack, and on a breakaway, Slack a shot saved by McCarthy. Oh, Eddie Slack just snuck around behind the Isles D. Yashkin over center red into the Isles zone. Yashkin now going in front. A shot by Slack deflects off the stick of Munkwitz wide. Yashkin again. Has Slack behind the net and gives to him. Quickly back Yashkin. Maziarchuk a shot saved by McCarthy. The rebound, Liam McCarthy, another save. Stepping in from the point was Kenny Boyd. Brennan and Maziarchuk on the draw. Maziarchuk the face-off win. Shot got blocked and chipped down. There's coming up against the Islanders as at the blue line, Vitetta sends it on, lines up as a defenseman. And off the draw, here's Campbell playing catch with Delaney. Campbell on goal, gloved by McCarthy. And he one forward, this time by Boychuk. Slack tries to take the puck away from Munkwitz. Munkwitz with 3 forwards to deal with. Eventually it ends up in the possession of Slack. Slack sliding up towards the top of the circle, goes back to the blue line for Delaney. Delaney has it knocked away by Malfetto. Malfetto, Delaney with speed. Delaney into the Isles zone, drives down into the corner. Behind the net, Delaney gives along Boychuk. Now Boychuk top of the circle. His pass intended for Slack in the slot. Lincoln might have been offsides, but play continues. Here's Yakov Yashkin. Goes back up Roskauskas. Now Lincoln in the slot. It goes through everybody. Ends up on the near side wall. Yashkin over the blue line. Penalty has expired. We're back to even strength hockey as Yashkin sets up in the high blue line. His shot goes wide. In the corner, Maziarchuk. Back up Yashkin. Yashkin now coming in from the point, a rising shot, gloved by McCarthy. Leads. But no matter, you can win a face-off all the same. Doesn't matter what kind of jersey you're wearing. As far side, it skips through the low slot. Campbell, and he'll send it down deep. Dodd, the first one there for the Isles. He shovels it into the near side corner. Takes an interesting hop off the Zamboni doors. Sent in front, saved by McCarthy. Brennan and Yashkin once again. Yashkin the face-off win. Delaney pokes it into the corner. Overskates the puck. Brem blew a tire. Now Delaney back for Yashkin. Down low, Eddie Slack. Has to deal with the defensive pressure of Steck. Slack comes back to the near side corner. Wants to go back to Boychuk at the point. His pass misfired. Boychuk, however, able to keep it in the zone. Now giving along for Delaney. A centering feed knocked away by Carmen. Turnaround shot by Yashkin. Stopped by McCarthy due to the amount of whistles. Face-off won by Satkowski. At the point, punched down by McCarthy. Anakin's shot right into the shins of Duffy. Jason Gratz doing battle in the corner with Jacob Kravitz. Back at the point, a shot into the belly of Liam McCarthy. Could not stop so far. So far in this period, Whalers out shooting the Islanders by a 7-1 margin by in the second. Satkowski a face-off win. Here's Clemente Roskauskas. He'll send one down low that goes through the slot wide. Wrapped around behind by Boychuk, and now Gratz. Back for Boychuk behind the cage. Centering feed goes off the back of the apron. Vitetta. Correo on the draw for the Isles. One forward by Maziarchuk. Given back to the point. Here's Roskowskis along for Mikhail Anakin, whose shot deflects over the top of the net. Giving back Roskowskis, a one-time shot goes wide. Loose puck picked up by Max Maziarchuk. In the corner, Maziarchuk having to deal not only with the Islanders' defense to connect, and does with Sam Vitetta. Here's Vitetta into the zone. A rising shot goes scorching wide. Now Anakin at the red line. This time he'll softly play it on down. Vitetta picks it up off the board. Sam Vitetta behind the net, centering out Isles in the middle of a change as Mikhail Anakin comes back the other way. Anakin in the corner as Kravitz pinning him up against the boards. Managed to give it along for Merrick Lincoln. Lincoln pops out on the far side, goes back to the point. Roskowskis along for Yashkin. Yashkin drops back Anakin. Now Roskowskis at the blue line. Clemente Roskowskis for Tim Delaney off the bench. Into the skates of Anakin. Anakin gives back Delaney. Delaney wanted to give along Roskowskis. Brennan got in the way. Now Delaney in the near side corner. Goes back to Anakin. D-to-D Roskowskis. Up to Yashkin, who has it swiped in his stick. Now here's Slack to the outside. Slack a shot missed wide. That rattles 4-on-2 back the other way. Here's Tim Delaney. Make it 4-on-3 as Delaney saw sidewall. Slack able to clear. Played up ahead for Yashkin. Here's Yakov Yashkin in a shot saved by McCarthy. It's loose in the crease, and McCarthy able to get a glove. Gratz able to clear. Now it's a 3-on-1 for the Whalers into the zone. Gratz knocked away. So out as far as the red line is Sakowski. Sakowski fights on through, takes the shot. That bounces off the board. They lead it 3-1 off the draw. Maziarchuk off the block. Into the zone, it's Maziarchuk sending it down deep. Stuck into the corner by McCarthy. Maziarchuk goes back to the point. Here's Roskowskis, a rising shot, gloved by McCarthy, who saw 3-2-1 is an area code in the United States. Gloved by McCarthy. Face-off be called, and again, we're going back to the days of rotary phones. That's the reason why New York City, for example, has area code 212, as this is stopped once again by McCarthy. Code 321, that belongs to Cape Canaveral, Florida. Always nice to see NASA sending more things up into space as a shot again gloved by McCarthy. Period. Yakov Yashkin wins the puck back. From the point, another shot into the glove of McCarthy. A bit of a flutterer by Ken Traffic in front of the net. Liam McCarthy's shown that if he sees the puck, he's going to stop it. In the corner, it's Slack and Delaney trying to free things up as the Zamboni door is closing. Zamboni's going to be out here in a few minutes as another shot by Boychuk swallowed. Our 1 for 2 on the power play. As here's a shot in and out of the glove of McCarthy. Net has come off of its moorings. That's Surkin, and Yashkin breaks into the Islanders zone. Stops at the blue line as the power play unit gets set up. Slid down low, Maziarchuk. Now Yashkin. Back for Maziarchuk as they play catch. Maziarchuk in the slot for Vitetta. Rolls off of his stick. Vitetta picks it up. Gives along for Roskowskis. And now Yashkin once again. Maziarchuk down low. Back Yashkin. D-to-D, Roskowskis thrown towards goal wide. Merrick Lincoln looking for the deflection in front. Given across, and now Roskowskis at the top of the umbrella. Yashkin, his pass intercepted the other way by Vitetta. Vitetta gets around to check. Can't give it along for Lincoln as the puck was stolen away by the defense of Monkwitz. But the Whalers maintain the puck in the zone. 50 seconds to go on the power play and 85 seconds to go in the period. Here's Yakov Yashkin. Thrown towards the front of a net. Kick save by Liam McCarthy. Yashkin up ahead Delaney. Delaney gives back Yashkin. Yashkin, a turnaround pass, misses everybody. Roskowskis sends it down low. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Maziarchuk. Back up to Roskowskis now with under a minute to play. Max Maziarchuk will go far side for Delaney. Delaney has an option in Yashkin. Instead swings it back down low for Sam Vitetta. Vitetta chips it along Roskowskis. 10 seconds to go on this power play. Roskowskis slides down low Maziarchuk. Maziarchuk at the half wall, watched closely by Monkwitz. Tried cutting towards the front of the net, instead gives back Eddie Slack a shot. Punched down, the puck loose in front of the cage and cleared out of the zone. Adakowski given back into the possession of Slack. Slack a shot, goes wide. 13 seconds to go in the period. Monkwitz plays it along the boards. This gets us. Delaney wants to go back the other way. They stay on side. Oh, I thought that they stayed on side in their home electric blue uniform, skating from left to right once again as sun glare becomes an issue with the sun setting here at the Jersey Shore. It's Eddie Slack at the blue line. That shot off the skates of Mineta and into the corner. Dino Mineta lost the puck in the sun for a second. Second time he's able to get it as far as the red line and send it all the way down. Now McCarthy, he'll play this one himself along the boards. Malfetto, too far for him. Nice job by Merrick Garland to keep it in the zone. Or check that, by Merrick Lincoln to keep it in the zone. Don't think Merrick Garland's playing out there today. Now Dodd behind the net. He'll wrap one far. Boychuk from the red line will send it on down. This ricochets off the boards, off the back of the cage. Whalers come up with possession as Maziarchuk stick handles around Dodd, goes back to the point. A shot into the glove of Liam McCarthy for the first round of the playoffs. But the question is, will they have to play against the Rockets Hockey Club? Will they have to play against the New York Aviators? Pass towards the slot, got knocked off the stick of McCarthy out through center ice, over the stick of Vernillo. Here's Sam Vitetta, who got the scoring started early on, or rather assisted the only goal scored by the Whalers in this game. Pass in front, they score! Sam Vitetta! Seemingly the only catalyst of offense for the Whalers in this game. Puck rolls in on goal, Henry, as they get to skate away from it. Here's Campbell off the draw. Tried sending it down low, now Satkowski. Roland centering feed off the skates of a falling Henry Wynn. Wynn, however, able to come up with a possession of the puck. Here's Wynn, a wraparound attempt. In front, saved by McCarthy. It's still loose in the crease. Everybody poking at it, but Liam McCarthy has a glove. On the ensuing face-off, won by Yakov Yashkin at the point. A shot by Boychuk ramps up in front of the cage, so Liam McCarthy's been able to watch most of it. Now here's Campbell with a shot from the blue line, punched aside by McCarthy. Boychuk takes a hit from O'Donnell. Puck still in the Isles zone, thrown down into the corner. First one there is Mineta, the last goal scorer for the Islanders. He'll wrap one around third period, gaining speed as he gallops through center ice. Yashkin now opens his hips, a centering feed, saved by McCarthy. Puck shifted along the goal line. McCarthy looking at the official, wondering if he'll blow the whistle. But it looks as though we'll play on. It's getting knocked down on the far side for the Isles was Carmen. Mineta will pick it up, and Dino Mineta, turning away from the pressure of Eddie Slack, retreats back behind the cage. He goes hard off the net, connects with Roskauskas. Roskauskas, a centering feed onto the stick of Jack Dodd. Now Roskauskas, a shot from the point, blocked by the knee of Vernillo. Vitetta wanted to go back up to checker Bradley Gray. Meanwhile, Maziarchuk back the other way. Goes inside out, can't get around Brem, goes back to the point. Hawley, a shot saved by McCarthy. Puck loose in the slot from his knees, able to keep it alive in the zone is Satkowski. Null directs it on out as far as the neutral zone. Hawley sends it back in. Dino Mineta picks up the puck. Mineta plays it along the wall, off the skates of Null, out towards center ice. Jackson Lynch there to pick it up. Hawley quickly back the other way. Roll on from a bad angle, blocked down by Brem. Now Hawley again, a rising shot, catches nothing but glass. At the blue line, Jackson Lynch towards the goal, blocked by Correa, all the way down the ice by Mike Campbell. And Liam McCarthy will leave it simply aside for Jacob Munkwitz to begin working on out. Rice gets around all three forecheckers. Merrick Lincoln doing it all himself. Lincoln to the outside, behind the cage. Gives back to Campbell at the point. Campbell, a shot saved by McCarthy. And he back for Munkwitz. Pass intended for Grace, jumping up and stealing it away is Henry Wynn. He sends it behind the cage. McCarthy will venture out of his blue paint and sends it into the near side corner. Now Yashkin tried poking along back for a win. Instead, it'll be Clemente Roskauskas at the blue line. Roskauskas on goal, saved by McCarthy. The rebound cleared on out. Caught from behind by Brennan. He's still able to one-hand one down deep. Gratz gets to it first. Brennan keeping an eye on him, able to free things up, but the puck pops out into the crease quickly. Only a minute 48 to go. Off the draw, Maziarchuk didn't quite look like he was ready. Islanders unable to clear. Vitetta flips it towards the front of net. Mineta able to Vitetta over the line. drives into the corner, gives back Roskauskas. Roskauskas wants to take the shot, didn't have a clear lane, so he gives across Yashkin. Yashkin on goal, saved by McCarthy. Rest of the penalty. Here's Yashkin on the draw. One back to the point. Roskauskas gives along Lincoln. Merrick Lincoln press up against the wall. Out towards center ice. Yashkin with under a minute to play. Yashkin at the red line. Plays one that goes past a couple teammates. Eventually, Clemente Roskauskas will send it all the way down. Merrick Lincoln slows it down for Yashkin. Yashkin down low Lincoln. Lincoln has Vitetta behind the net. Instead of centering feed, it goes over everybody. Roskauskas keeps it alive. Now Vitetta can't get it down deeper. Roskauskas with 30 seconds to go. His pass knocked away by Stepp. Was driving towards the back door. 18 seconds to go. Here come the Whalers, 3-on-2 back the other way. Yashkin gives across Vitetta. His shot fought off by McCarthy. In front, they score. Off the draw, controlled by the Whalers. Vitetta had it knocked away. 3 seconds left to go, and the PAL Junior Islanders take a trip down the Jersey Shore. They defeat the Jersey